Lamar Jackson passed Michael Vick for the single-season quarterback rushing record last night. But that's just the start of things with Jackson this year. He threw 5 touchdown passes last night. And granted, it's the Jets, but he now has thrown 33 touchdowns on the season. This is the third time he's thrown 5 touchdowns in a game. He's got only 6 interceptions. Like, we're running out of ways to go or adding question marks to his game. Well, but can he hold up? That's the one that persists. Well, can he hold up? Well, so far, he took 1 hit last night. He did run out of bounds. And that's what I've said before with these mobile quarterbacks. A lot of these quarterbacks have an ego where you go, just get out of bounds. You know, the reason why RG3 slowed down greatly is because his ego got in the way, and he started taking on these defenses. And when they hit, it hurts. Lamar Jackson is a bigger version of RG3. He gets out of bounds. And as far as his passing numbers, well, make him throw outside the numbers. He loves his tight ends. You know, the fact that those are the go-to guys, and he throws to them more than any other position. You know, they use their tight ends more than any other team. But the Ravens have won 10 in a row. They're 12-2. And maybe you don't look at the wins and losses right now, but the Ravens follow Lamar Jackson's lead. And the rest of the offense plays with a lot of confidence. I still think the dangerous part of the team, the offense, is Mark Ingram. Because I can game plan the best I can for Lamar Jackson. I can game plan for him, but Mark Ingram keeps you honest up the middle. And they got a couple of running backs there. They got 3 tight ends. Hollywood Brown gives you that deep threat there. And it's not just Lamar Jackson. And he said that. He said that after the game. He said, you know, it's all about we. It's not about me. And he's going to get the individual awards. But the team award, I mean, this could be one of those great, great seasons where you saw a dominating team. And I don't think anybody saw this coming. But this is a team that, you know, they really debilitate you to start the game. They start out with drives. And then it feels like you're playing catch-up. But, you know, that running game, the passing. The thing is that people have a problem with, if Lamar Jackson looked better with his throwing motion, I don't think anybody would have a problem with Lamar Jackson. It feels like they're going, yeah, he doesn't look like he throws it. I mean, there are guys who have had different throwing motions. There are guys who look great with their throwing motion. They don't always hit who they're throwing to. But Lamar Jackson is more of a sidearm. It feels like he's that pitcher who can deliver it in a couple of different angles. But I don't look at it. I like to look at it and go, where did he throw it to? Who did he throw it to? Where did he throw it to? How tough was that throw? But the way he is now, we're nitpicking with Lamar Jackson. But it's been a pretty incredible, you know, transformation here. Remember, the Chargers figured him out. They had the blueprint last year in the playoffs. We're still looking for that blueprint this year. And that's not to say that Andy Reid or Bill O'Brien or Bill Belichick won't come up with something, because he had 7 starts last year. So you had a sample size there, but also he was figuring out who he is and what that offense could be. But getting Mark Ingram, I think, was a brilliant move, and that's one that's probably not talked about enough. 13 carries, 76 yards, 5 yards per carry. You know, that's the great part of it. It's almost like when you watch Army play football. You got to, 3 or 4 guys you got to count on, and you got that read option there, and that guy who runs up the middle at some point breaks it. And Mark Ingram has been great. You know, this is a guy who has been around. You know, he's been a 1,000-yard rusher. But that was impressive last night. I know it's the Jets. The defense is good, and I think getting better and better. But Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdown passes, 33 on the year. And that ties him with Vinny Testaverde for the most touchdown passes in a single season in Ravens franchise history. Wasn't long ago where we looked at the Ravens and went, they're up there on the totem pole of most boring teams. We used to make fun of the Ravens and, you know, that they were guaranteed to get like 17 points. You know, they'd win 17-13. Now they're a high potent offense here. Now, the Flacco era is long gone here.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.